Premier League may be slipping away, but we still have a chance in the Champions League. Today we face the old enemy, Manchester United. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So if you're with us the past 2 days, you would have seen us get two disappointing results. Firstly, the Liverpool game and then the Manchester City game yesterday. Both of those in the Premier League means that Manchester United now, with level games, have 4 games to go and a 4-point lead. This is going to be difficult to claw back as we really are relying on teams elsewhere doing us a favour. The one thing we can do though is maybe dent their confidence a little bit. You can see that we have finally beaten them after a run of 7 games where we just couldn't touch Manchester United. And unluckily, it's going to be a Champions League game, whereas if we could take points off them in the Premier League, it'd be very helpful. But I still think we can give them a run for their money. You've missed absolutely nothing, so we're not even going to waste any time here. We're not going over anything. We're just going to get into the Roses derby, and we are going to show you the lineup that he's going to play against Manchester United. Yesterday, you may have seen that we had a little bit of a dilemma. We were thinking with one eye on this game to maybe rotate a few players. A few players looked as if they were a little bit jaded, wanted to maybe hold some players back. It probably come back to bite us because Vlahovic might have had better chance of scoring some of the chances we created than Matthias Scally, only a young player. But what's done is done. We can't change it. And if we can get a victory in this game, then it will all be worth it. So the lineup we are putting out to face off against Manchester United is Meslier in goal, Firpo, Amé, Canate and Garcia. Gravenberch and Bentancur are the two holders. Phillips looking a little bit jaded. I just wanted to hold him out. De La Fuente, Burak Ince and Thiago Thomas as the attacking 3 options in behind Dusan Vlahovic, who hopefully will just continue to score goals and fire Manchester United down. So let's show you what happens in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. Players then are coming out onto the pitch. The build-up is done. The huddles are also complete and we are off and running in the Champions League semi-final. The first bit of action here is Burak Ince going to ground. He's holding his hands up as if there was a foul and we've hit the frame of the goal. I was so interested in Burak Ince's appeals for something that whoever it was at the back stick has hit the frame of the goal. It's come out and Manchester United managed to get it clear. And then in the next highlight now, they are building up an attack through the middle of the park. Kylian Mbappe, who always does us with pace in this game. Obviously, he's one of the quickest players in the world. He will do any team with pace, but yeah, luckily for us, he smashed the ball wide anyway. And then we are going to try and build out from the back ourselves as we play it from Amé to Firpo, up the line to De La Fuente, who plays it inside to Ince. Gravenberch to Vlahovic. Nice build-up play here. A tackle comes in, but we still got the ball. And we found a shot inside. And unfortunately for us, Thiago Thomas cannot beat Onana in goal. But we do have a corner which Firpo swings in. Canate goes to the near post to try and head it. Can't get that though. Gets away and Firpo is going to swing it back in. No, he's not. He's going to play it back to Canate. Plays to Bentancur. Thought he was lining a shot up. We're going backwards here, boys. Yeah, and the highlight just fizzles away. And then De La Fuente there has given the ball straight to Chiesa. Was a little bit sloppy, a little bit disappointing to see as well, just to build the pressure on us. As now Moise Kean, he's playing for Manchester United. He plays the ball to Mbappe, takes it down, and Jamal Musiala is there to smash the ball into the net. Don't know how you're supposed to compete sometimes with these teams. This is an absolute world star 11 team. The ball over the top to Mbappe is brilliant. His control is great. Musiala is in all kinds of space. He smashes the ball past Meslier, who has no chance. And we are 1-0 down. Remember, in this game, I found out the hard way that away goals don't count anymore. So I think Football Manager are ahead of the trend in terms of the away goals rule. But if we could still get one, it would be something. at least. We've had a free kick there, which Insay has had turned over the bar, and he's starting to be instrumental in this team. He's going to swing the corner in as well. Mr. Mame can't get to the ball, and for some reason, Vlahovic is the one running away from goal to get it. And then Insay swings it back into the back post, and the header is straight at the goalkeeper. So it's it's good that we're getting into the game. It's good that we're creating chances, but we just need to put one of them away. Any of the chances that we could create, really, just take a chance, and then I think the confidence in the team will grow. And unfortunately, Manchester United have got a corner. And it normally happens where we're starting to get on top of the game, and then they all of a sudden pop up with a goal, and we're just waiting for this ball to hit the back of the net. And there it is. Bruno Fernandes smashes it off the underside of the bar. If you don't take chances in this game, once the opposition get them, you know where the ball's going to go. Mbappe does the damage, plays to Musiala, who's involved again, and Fernandez just smashes this from the edge of the box. It's gone in off the underside of the crossbar. Nothing Meslier can do. It's disappointing, but it's 2-0, and it's a long way back from here, I think. Although, having said that, we were a long way back in the Juventus game too, and managed to beat them quite convincingly at home. I'm not too sure that we can do that again in this game, though, as Manchester United come off the pitch 2-0 up at half time. We're not going to do anything in terms of the lineup just yet. We have Ince, Thomas, Bentancur probably does need to come off, and they've scored again. Boubacar Kamara, who is a player who is on the potential superstars of FM22 playlist. If you haven't checked that out already, go and see why he was on the list and how he has ended up at Manchester United, because he turns into a player that can do these kinds of things. So now we're stuck in even more of a dilemma. Do I haul players off in the hope that we can rest, like there's a full 40 minutes left of this half? Do we try and rest a few players because we got Newcastle next? Or do I go attacking and just hope that something happens for us? Trying to think quick, and it's not working. The old brain's ticking. We're going to bring Scallion in place of Thiago Thomas. And what I might do is think I'm going to bring Karim Adeyemi on in place of Bentancur. And then if we go into there and go to tactics, what I think I'm going to do is put Gravenberch's... Oh no, it's Bentancur, isn't it? So swap those two over. Have Gravenberch in the middle of the pitch and try and play Adeyemi off of Vlahovic and just see. I mean, we've got nothing to lose. We go attacking. I mean, we can only get absolutely hammered, which then would mean that we have pretty much given away the Premier League and the Champions League. But like I said, we really have nothing to lose by doing it. So let's just go all out attack, see if we can't get back into the game. Instead, Moise Keane has scored. It's going to be a long game. Meslier says there was beaten too easily at his near post. It did look it when the ball come through. I mean, they get a bit of luck there. De La Fuente's got the ball. De Jong just nicks it off him. And then 2 passes later, the ball is in the back of the net. Musiala involved in absolutely everything. If he turns into the player in real life that he is in this game, then Germany have got themselves a baller, because England were all over it trying to get him to play, and he wanted none of it. And in this game, he has just destroyed us time and time again. The ball over the top here, as Manchester United doing again. We've got attackers here now picking the ball up in defence as Matthias Scully is bringing it forwards. And Scully's got it. Plays to De La Fuente. If we could just get a goal, that would just be something. He's going to turn back. Plays it to Firpo. He plays to Ince. And it's nice having the ball in these areas, but somebody needs to do something with it, because we've gone all the way back to Wisdom and May. And it's just looking like it's building up here for a counter-attack for Manchester United. I mean, Karim Adeyemi's played the ball through to Vlahovic. We have got a goal, and Dusan Vlahovic. So the Adeyemi-Vlahovic combination has worked. There's 23 minutes left. If we could get another one, we could just about stay in this contest. It's a great ball from Adeyemi and a great finish from Blavic. I was half expecting the flag to go up, to be honest, but luckily for us, the goal is going to stand straight from the kickoff, as is so often in this game. I think certainly since the last update, the amount of times that you score and then the next thing that happens is from kickoff is just mad. And Manchester United have gone down the other end just as we had a glimmer of hope. That glimmer of hope is taken away as Moise Kean scores a fifth goal for Manchester United. And we have had some pretty miserable days at the hands of Manchester United in this save. And this is going to be another one of them. Ball over the top. Mbappe again involved. Crosses it in. Moise Kean loses his man at the back post. And he's got a tap in, hasn't he? So, tough one to take. Tough one to take. I mean, I really feel like we had nothing to lose by going attacking. I mean, the game's not even over. There's 20 minutes left yet. If we could just stop conceding goals, I've got a feeling that we are actually a lot better than we are showing. As we have Garcia coming down the right hand side, he plays the ball into the path of Scally, crosses it in, and Vlahovic has hit either the post or has hit the goalkeeper from a yard out, which is absolutely baffling because he has been on fire up until this point. He even got his goal and took his goal well in this game, and he couldn't score there from 2 yards, which is a little bit crazy, but we are on the move again. De La Fuente gets the ball out wide. He's going to run at his man, but then checks back and play the ball through the middle again. Ball for Adeyemi, who's found Vlahovic again. He's in behind and he's hit the ball straight at the goalkeeper. And these are the chances that we need to be taking. I mean, there's 15 minutes left in the game here, and I'm talking like it's the last minute of the game. Konate's had a header that's been saved now by the goalkeeper as well. So we are having some pressure. We just cannot get the ball between the sticks. As Firpo is going to come off because he's absolutely out on his feet. We've got Tyreek Mitchell who's going to come on to replace him. And I think Burak Ince. In fact, no, we're going to bring Rafinha on. Yeah, Rafinha on for... No, we can't, can we? We've already made 3 substitutions. So, can't even bring Rafinha on, who probably should have started the game because he was the one that sparked us into life against them in the league game that we won. But they're right. Again, Manchester United on the attack. Cross was cleared away. Rashford's going to turn back towards us. Crosses it in. Moise Kean is lurking for a hat-trick. Only goes out as far as De Jong. He's going to play back to Williams. If somebody could just go and get the ball here. I mean, they've gone all the way back to the goalkeeper and they're knocking it around for fun, aren't they? This is the difference when you play against certain teams. There's certain teams that in that situation, the defender would have just lumped it up the pitch, whereas these are lumping it all the way back to the goalkeeper again. Sure, why can't they make a mistake? Why can't he just pass the ball straight to Vlahovic and let him have a tap in? No, instead they played Mbappe in, and his shot is straight at Meslier, who, crazily enough, looked like he was handling that right on the line. Whereas in real life, the goalkeeper obviously would have been throwing his hands as far forwards off the line as he could get them to say, look, there's no question about it. Rashford's in, Meslier with the save. Keeps it at 5-1. And the corner, Mbappe swings it in. Konate deals with the ball. We are going to have one last attack, it seems. Gravenberch, Scally plays it out to Mitchell, who plays it in for De La Fuente. Burak Ince's had a shot, and the goalkeeper's dealt with that too. So 20 shots, 21 shots, 9 of which have been on target. We only hit the back of the net once. It's a disappointing result, isn't it? It really is. And I have to say, that's kind of knocked the stuffing out of me a little bit because I thought we were much better than that. We played much better than that in the league game. I thought we could have dented their confidence a little bit, but it's only turned into one of those games where Manchester United have basically run wild. Let's go back, face the inevitable, look at the schedule. So Newcastle have lost to Liverpool there, and that means now that since we have come back in the series, just like we had here, we had a draw and 2 losses before 2 wins, and we've got a draw and 2 losses here. So hopefully that means that Newcastle are going to get a hiding in the next game, and then we can do, if we could just at least beat Manchester United in the Champions League, in tomorrow's episode, then it would be something. But 4 goals to overcome without conceding as well, don't think it's going to happen. But don't give up hope. Come back tomorrow and see what happens. We're going to be coming back for the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. Well, that was a pile of rubbish, wasn't it? I thought, and I built it as if we had got a real shot. We were going to go to Old Trafford. We were going to try and play in their faces, do what we do, play our football, and it kind of fell apart. I understand we went and like attacking and tried to change it up a little bit, get an extra forward on. But I think Manchester United probably would have scored 5 goals even if we hadn't changed it up. And the amount of chances that we missed, we probably didn't deserve to get more than the 1 goal anyway. So, before this goes off on a tangent, getting downbeat, if you're still at this point of the episode, you probably haven't enjoyed the episode in the sense of watching us get battered 5-1. Although, maybe that's your thing, maybe that's what you wanted to see. Maybe you're looking forward to us trying to bounce back and see where we can go from here. Either or of those two options is absolutely fine, as long as you remember to hit the like and subscribe button so you can come back and see tomorrow if we can turn this around. I'll give you a spoiler, I don't think we can. But still, I'm going to wrap it up there. Come back tomorrow and check us out. See if we can do the impossible and turn over that 5-1 deficit against Manchester United.